Hello and welcome to today's unit in our series for sales in SAP Business One. In today's unit, we will be looking at the sales opportunity, and just right before we delve into the system, just like our tradition permits us, we talk about what the sales opportunity is. So the sales opportunity is a qualified prospect that has a likelihood of becoming a paying customer for either items or services that we offer with respect to their pain points or their needs. So for one of the initial stages for the sales opportunity is that you come down to the administration, and then when you come down to administration, you click on the setup, and then you click on the opportunity field over here. So when you click on the opportunity field, we have some sub-level modules that we find over here, like the opportunity stage, the partners, the competitors, or the relationship. So we click on the opportunity stage over here, and then we find like 7 opportunity stages over here that have been designed with respect to our business concept or our sales process circle of how we run our business. So for our own business, we usually start with the lead, and then in the lead stage over here, we capture the information of the client or the customer, and then subsequently, when the client or customer agrees to hold the meeting with us, we have a first meeting level, and then subsequently hold the second meeting with us down to quotation, negotiation, order, and then invoice. So this is the numbering of the different stages which we have with respect to converting an opportunity into an opportunity lead into an opportunity customer. So we have the closing percentage for each of the different levels, where for the lead, when the customer is the lead for us, this starts with the minimum 6% closing percentage. When the lead agrees to hold first meeting with us, it now increases from 6 to 20, and then when the customer agrees to hold the second meeting with us, it means that, oh, this is the progress, it now turns to 50, and then down to quotation. At this very level over here, the client or the customer has agreed for us to send a quote for either the items or services, and then it now increases to 80 for each of these closing percentage stage. In the 80% stage, we now hold a negotiation with respect to the pricing that we have sent to them with respect to the quotation, and then subsequently an order is being placed where we will now deliver the items to them and then when they have paid, we now generate an invoice with respect to the payment of these items, and this over here concludes it by the percentage level, where it can be 100 or 101 a 99, depending on what exactly we want to do. So we can easily close these over here, and you also notice that those fields can be modified, or the percentage can be modified. It doesn't have to be exactly like this. So we have the business partners over here. For the business partners over here, these are other business opportunities that we have, and these partners can have some form of working relationship with respect to this lead or with respect to us. So you can put in the name of the business partner, their default relationship, and then the related business partners to them, and then other details or information with respect to these business partners. And then we have competitors. Competitors can be rival companies or groups who also have an interest in the lead that we are pursuing. So we can put in the name of the competitor, and then the threat level could be low, could be medium, could also be high, and then we capture other information with respect to this competitor, and then we put in the relationships over here. Relationships could be business partner relationship, or the relationship could be that of the competitor. So we can close this. The other area where we'll be looking at is with respect to the business partners. So in the business partner, we click on the business partner master data, and then we click over here. So we have customer, we have vendor, we have the lead. So leads, like I mentioned earlier, are not yet a customer. So the only thing we can do with lead is that we capture the information with respect to this lead from the general payment terms, payment run, accounting, and then the remarks. And then subsequently, when we have captured the general information with respect to this lead, we can now begin to push them down through the different stages of our business. While for the customer over here, Customers are already existing partners with whom we have business with. So let's go down into the system, and then let's add, let's see, let's say an existing business partner we have. Let's say Star Company. We choose it, and then when we choose it, okay, I want us to use something different. Star Company. Star Company, not here. Let's cancel this. Let's come down here. Let's choose this customer, and then let's choose Maxity. The reason why I need this is because we need someone who has opportunities down here. So now we have chosen Maxitech as a business partner based off of an existing customer that we are already having or doing business with. So automatically some other fields get automatically filled up. So we notice over here that we have 6 opportunities with respect to Maxitech. So we can drill down here in the opportunities, and then we can see the opportunity numbering, the opportunity name, the business partner code, the business partner name, the last sales employee. So we have Brad Thompson is the person who is responsible for this very particular business deal. And then we have the last stages. The last stages could be where we stop with respect to these business opportunities. It will be quotation for this first one, and then lead, and then we have quotation, and then the first meeting. And then for each of these business opportunities over here, we have closing percentage stages, and then the potential amount for each of these stages. And for the potential amount, for the closing stage, the first opportunity is at the 60%, the second opportunity is at the 6%, which means it's at the initial, like we showed in earlier on, the initial, which is the lead stage. And then over here we have like 60% closing stage, 60, and then 20, with different stages for each of these opportunity: quotation, and then the first meeting. While we have the potential amount for your sales, this is a mandatory field that you have to actually fill in manually. So let's drill down here to one of these opportunities over here, and then let's expand this field over here. So over here we see that this is at the closing percent of 60. It's still open, and then you can give this opportunity a name. Let's click on, so we come down here, and then this opportunity has a predicted closing stage of, like, let's say 60 days, and then this is the predicted closing date. And then the potential amount for this deal, like I mentioned earlier on, is a mandatory field that you fill in manually. While for the weighted amount field, this is actually calculated automatically following the likelihood that the sale will close. So this is also calculated based off of the closing percentage. So we have the gross profit percent, and then we have the gross profit total. So for the gross profit percent and the gross profit total, this is being done based off of let's say the cost analysis. This is being done based off of the cost analysis. So we click on the general field over here. So in the general field over here, we can put in the business partner channel code, the business partner channel name, business partner channel contact, the business partner project. If it's linked to a particular project, the information source for this, we can put it, and then the industry with which this partner is. And then we have the stage over here. For the stage over here, we know that this particular opportunity has gone through the lead stage, has gone through the first meeting, has gone through the quotation level. So if we want, we can also be able to add a row over here, and then we put in, let's say, the closing stage for this particular stage over here, which could be the negotiation stage. And then we put in, let's say, a closing date for this could be, let's say, in 2 days time. And then automatically we have like the weighted amount for this, which is 23,000. Usually, like I mentioned earlier on, the potential amount is the amount with which you put in manually, while the weighted amount is being calculated automatically in the system. So this is the partners. So over here we'll put in partners associated with this business opportunity, and then competitors are in direct competition with us for this business partner, and then the summary of this, and then if we have any attachment or any document, we can also include it. So let's close this. Let's close this. So if we come down here, we see the lead, and in this lead, journal entry is linked to card, blah blah. So let's close this. Let's cancel this instead, and then let's open this once more, and then let's click on this, and then click on the lead. So in the lead over here, we can be able to capture freshly, almost sort of like a fresh new information with respect to this business partner, because we do not have any information with respect to the business partner into the system. So in cases where we want to capture information for this business partner, we click on this, and then we click on the lead, and then we put in or capture the whole information anew. So you can close this, you can close this, and then we click on these other modules over here known as the opportunities module. So in the opportunities module, we click on opportunity. So when we click on opportunity, we can be able to add a new opportunity with respect to an existing business partner in the system. So let's click on add, and then when we click on add, let's click on this, and then when we click on this with respect to opportunity, we can see that okay, these are our business partners whom we just saw in the previous module. So over here we can be able to pull in this business partner down into the system, down into this area over here, and then I believe these other fields will get automatically filled up. But let's say we have a business partner that we do not have, and then we want to capture the lead information for this business partner. Then we click on new, and then this allows us to capture all the information with respect to this business partner. So it is one of the capabilities, or one of the features of SAP Business by Design, where you have different modules that are being linked synchronously in the system. So we can be able to close this over here, and then let's click on this, and let's say we want to create a business opportunity with respect to this. So when we click on that, we see that this is at the closing percentage of this, and then we have the business partner code, we have the business partner name, and then basically all the things that we have looked at in the previous you want to save? No, basically everything that we have looked at in the previous module. So just underneath it, we click on opportunity report. When we click on opportunity report, these different fields over here can be able, especially let's say the opportunity pipeline, and then let's say the opportunity pipeline, and then the opportunity forecast report, or the opportunity report, or the stage analysis. These different fields over here allows us, like the stage analysis, this is for actually for the salespeople and then for the manager, while for the opportunity pipeline, for instance, that allows you to be able to look at where you are with respect to your pipeline, where you can be able to carry out quick analysis. For the stage analysis, let's look at this. Let's click on this, and then when we click on this, let's say we want to look at stage analysis for let's give it this date, and then let's give it this date, and then if we want to do this stage analysis with respect to opportunity stages, or for sales employees, you get off a business partner code. If we have the business partner, then we can do a stage analysis for them. If we have a sales employee, then we can do a stage analysis to see the performance, so to be able to monitor how a sales employee are managing are managing a particular business partner. Or we can do an opportunity stage for all our business partners in the system. So let's do for, let's say, an employee, and for the employee whom we want to look at is Sophie. So let's click on Sophie, and then let's click on OK, and click on OK. Okay, the dates, the from date, and to see the from date cannot be later than the two dates. Okay, so let's pick this. and then let's pick this, and then data is not available. Okay, we do not have any data yet in the system. Let's click this. Data is not available in the system. So because we do not have any data in the system, let's clear this field over here. We do not have any current data that we have entered into the system and worked on. Let's clear this field over here and then make use of the data that is in the system. But ideally you should be able to do like a select of this, but we'll be making use of all the data that is currently available in the system. Let's uncheck this. Let's click on this and then let's uncheck this. So instead let's click on this. So when we do that, we notice the stage analysis comes up, and then with this you should be able to do an analysis, let's say for Bill Levine, for Sophie Clark, for Brad Thompson, for Jim Boswick. So you should be able to do an analysis where you can be able to do for the different stages with respect to this, or you can be able to do for the sales employee. So let's click on the different stages and then let's do an analysis based off of the first meeting, and then let's click on OK. And then when we do that, and then let's click on this also, and then let's do it just for Sophie Clark, and then we click on this. When we do that, we refresh this field over here, and then we see that what we have is a first meeting, and then for Sophie Clark this is an analysis that we have over here. So we can be able to do different analysis for different sales employee, and for different sales employee, and then for different stages. This is the capability that SAP allows you for. So you click on that and then you refresh once more, you have a different display for this. So we can close this, and then if you want, you can be able to do for an opportunity pipeline. So for the opportunity pipeline, likewise, you can be able to do an analysis that allows you to be able to look at where you are in your pipeline with respect to let's say for the business partner code, for the sales employee, for the stage, for the date, for documents, amount, percentage, for different reasons. So let's do one for this. We want to see what our pipeline is like with respect to first for the second meeting and then the quotation. So click on this, click on OK. Let's expand this field over here. Still loading. Now it has opened. So let's click on this, and then let's click on this, and then let's click on OK. And let's refresh. So you notice also that you have some quick ways where you can be able to see a quick review based on the sales opportunity report, where you can be able to see with a display what is currently going on in the system. So, and also when I have this opportunity pipeline open, I can also be able to go down here to this area over here, click on this, and then you can click on the dynamic opportunity analysis. So based off of the timeline, let's expand this field over here. So based off of the timeline, we can be able to see in real time how the movement for each of these is being done with respect to how the opportunity pipeline grows in a dynamic manner. So this also is under capability that SAP Business One allows you. So you see the legend opportunities down here. The blue ball is for Maxi Tech, the red ball is for Parameter Technologies, the green ball is for Earthshaker. So you see how the different levels or the different stages are actually moving. You get. So let's close this field over here. Let's minimize or close this field completely, and then let's minimize this also over here. So this is just an additional added unit to our series that actually allows us to see or understand the sales opportunity, how sales opportunity is being done in SAP Business One. So this brings us to the end of this unit, and do have a lovely day. So just before I go, I want us all to follow us on all our social media platforms, and you can reach out to us if you have any question. So do have a lovely day. Bye.